Hello and welcome back to the channel, An Idiot on the Internet. I'm an idiot and this is the internet. And today's video is a video that I've never done before. It's kind of like a show and tell, but it's an unboxing as well. Little backstory. Back during the PS4 and Xbox One generation, I decided that I was kind of gonna leave gaming behind. I've been gaming all my life up to that point, but I was gonna shift my focus onto other things. I joined a gym and I wanted to get into shape and work on my fitness because it wasn't good. And with the focus on like myself and improving myself, I wasn't going to have time, or I told myself I wasn't going to have time for playing games because there's only a finite amount of time, and I didn't have that spare time to put into a 10-hour plus game, a 40-hour plus game and whatnot. So I kind of decided to knock it on the head a little bit. But that all changed when they announced the 20th anniversary PS4. When that console came out, I was like, oh, that's a pretty nice looking console, and oh boy, would I like one. So then it kind of led me down a road of, okay, well, let's see how much it is and can we get one. And I remember being at work and I remember it being like, right, I want this and how are we going to get it? So after being able to get one of those, I was like, well, I don't want to play it. I want to look after it. I want to keep it. I don't want to use it, and I don't want to, you know, what have you. So I ended up getting a PS4. And then I decided that I was going to collect consoles for that generation. And I got to thinking that I would get the Xbox consoles as well, because why not? At the time, I think the Minecraft console had been announced. The Project Scorpio Xbox One had been announced. And I decided to have a look to see if Xbox had their version of a 20th anniversary kind of console. And they do and they don't. So I'm going to leave it up to all of you that are watching to decide whether this is the rarest, or one of the rarest Xbox consoles. I don't really know. I don't particularly care if it is really rare or not. Yeah, I'll let you guys decide. I did do a small little search for the past 2 days or so. Not a deep dive or anything, but I did look on YouTube to see if there were other videos about this console. And there's maybe 4 that I could find over the 2 days. Like, literally just typed in the name and scrolled and see what I could find. The videos are 10 years old, but there are, okay, so maybe 4 videos. And I found like 2 videos one day, or 3 videos one day, and 1 video the next day. So I don't know if it was how I typed it in, how the algorithm reads it, or anything like that, or how videos get buried. I don't know about YouTube. I don't know how YouTube works. But basically, I did manage to get a console. Yeah, so I'm going to show it to you today because I'm actually probably going to get rid of it. So let me show you what it is, and then I can talk over it and we can go from there. So this is a broken box, but this is the the Xbox One. I made this launch team controller. So if you look there, oh god, I don't know if you can see that. It says, I made this. Can I get into focus? Probably not. And on the back here, you have what I can only describe as maybe the building, the Microsoft building, but it's also them building the Xbox. You've got the Xbox logo in there as well. And yeah, so basically, during the launch of the Xbox One back in 2013, I believe, from what I saw on Wikipedia, that Xbox gifted a number of consoles that were all labelled as I made this, and it says launch team 2013. I have absolutely no idea how many consoles and controllers were made, because I don't know how big the team was. However, they did start going on eBay, and that's where I got my one from. So I did pay I don't think it's a large amount. I think I paid just over £500 for it, which some people might think is really expensive. I can't remember how much the Xbox One was when it came out. Was it like £479? £499? I'm not sure. I think the Scorpio, the Project Scorpio Xbox One was a little pricey. But I mean, I had the money to spend on it, and I did manage to knock the guy down £100, so it was 650 down to 550, and that included the postage and packaging, so yay. But yeah, so what does it look like? So there's a sleeve on it that comes off. Again, it says I made this on this side, and then pretty much unremarkable. I believe this is just the bog standard Xbox One controller box. So yeah, nothing too special there. But if we open this up without breaking it, please. How does this open? Oh my god, we're not gonna break it. Right. So yeah, it looks like I have no frame of reference. So to me, it just looks like a bog standard controller and controller box, but it is the I made this. We've put you on a different stand today as opposed to other videos where you're closer, because I wanted the space. But yeah, it just basically just I made this Xbox One. Yeah. So there's a controller and a console. And they come separately normally, but like I said, the gentleman that I spoke to on eBay and dealt with on eBay had both, and I was selling both, so I managed to get both off of him quite happily. That's not the way it's supposed to go. I'm going to ruin this before. God, I keep. There we go, I think. Yeah, right, okay, yeah, cool, kind of. So yeah, so it's quite possible that if I wanted to, I could maybe replace the box, as long as the serial numbers don't really matter. Probably does, so I should probably just keep it the way it is. Yeah, so I've got the Xbox One I made this controller, and I also have, we'll just put that there for now, because I also have this, which is a bit dusty, so I do apologise, which is the Xbox One I made this 2013 console. Now, like I said, I did do a quick search online, on YouTube, to see if there was any other videos of this console made. Any other videos of this console made? Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, made sense. And I come across about 3 or 4, and they're 10 years old. So 2014, basically when people started selling the console online, and you know, Xbox enthusiasts or console enthusiasts were able to get the console from secondary sellers like eBay and stuff. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but on the bottom here it says I made this. It does have a few dings in it, but I mean, you know, with it being what it is and how old it is and that. And unfortunately there are 2 tears on the outer sleeve box, which I wasn't too, me being me, I wasn't too happy with it. But at the same time, there were other consoles going for like £1,000, and I wasn't prepared to pay £1,000 for a console. I did not pay £1,000 for the 20th anniversary PS4, so I definitely didn't want to pay £1,000 for this one. But this one, yeah, the sleeve comes off just like before. Oof. Like that. So we put that down there. And it is, oh, I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have to stand up. Oh, no, I'm not. Yes, I am. Ooh. So, for people that know, the box looks probably much like what the original Xbox One console did. It has a Kinect, which is nice. It has all the bits, the power cable and all the other bits and pieces. But it also comes with this, which is bent. But it also has this as well, which is a nice little postcard. And it reads, "Thank you for being part of Xbox One." Glare, you can see that. Thank you. And it has the same design on the outer sleeves for both the controller and the console. So we're just going to pop that back in there like that, and then we're going to try and take this tray out. Oh god, that's going to break. There we go. Okay, take that off. Oh, I haven't taken this out in bloody ages. Right, so if I try not to break it, because well, that would be a shame. Oh no, it was coming. Wouldn't it be a disaster if I was filming this and I broke it? I broke the box. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go. Right, okay, there we go. So we finally got it out. Oh, let's tidy up a little bit. And the inner box is just, I believe, a bog standard Xbox One box. So, I mean, if I did break it then, I could have maybe got another box from somewhere. So, I'm just going to place that down there like that. And then we've got the sleeves. And then we have this, which at the time was special because they didn't release the Xbox One in a white version at launch. So this is somewhat special, and it's a bit dirty on the front. I might have to wipe that down at some point, or just run my finger over it and it just dust. Okay. Yeah, so the front of the console is like that, and again, if you can see, it says, oh, I've got a really bad camera where it doesn't really want to... Anyway, it says, I made this. It says, I made this launch team 2013. So this is the launch... This is a console that was given out as far as I'm aware, to Xbox staff at the time of the launch of the console. So, like I said, I have no idea how many were made, if it was 1,000, if it was 5,000, if it was 10,000, I have no idea. I just know that I've been the proud recipient of one because I paid for it, not because I work there. But the thing is when I got this console, not long after, I did a bit of soul searching, and I was like, I don't know if I really want to collect all of the Xboxes and all of the PS4s. I only want to collect select ones. So, after getting this one, not too long after, I made the decision that I wasn't going to get the Scorpio. I wasn't going to get the Minecraft one. And I did and ah about getting the Titanfall one, but then that's literally, you're just buying that one for the box. So yeah, I have got other PS4 consoles, which I'll do again in another video. But the reason why I'm showing this console off to you now is because I'm planning on getting rid of it. A month or so ago now, my brother asked me if I had an Xbox One or an Xbox that he could have. And I said I didn't, because I only had one, and it was kind of like a collector's thing. It wasn't really necessarily one that you would play. I mean, you can play it, it's got all the things to play it, but I personally wouldn't play it. Yeah, so he's like, okay, no worries, that's fine. If you haven't got one, I'll just get one or whatever. He's got a gaming PC. But I was umming and ahhing about it, and this has just been kind of sat in my spare room, not on display, kind of just tucked away. Like I said, I decided that I wasn't going to go into the Xbox family of consoles. I didn't get the games either, obviously because I don't have a console, so why would I have the games? So it all kind of just stopped. The Xbox journey stopped with this console, and it has just been sat there for a while. So it's my brother's birthday, or was my brother's birthday, so I thought, why not gift this to him for his birthday, and he can decide what he wants to do with it, because then it will be his. But you know, I'm sure he'll appreciate it more than what I have done, with it just being sat in my spare room, tucked away, and not getting any sort of love or appreciation. But I thought I would do a video on it now, because it is sort of unique. And like I said, I've not seen any other videos on it on YouTube other than those 10 years ago. So I thought I'd do a little show and tell for the channel, just for any other collectors and enthusiasts, any kind of like gaming historians, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if it's something that it piques your interest, go on eBay and have a look, see if you can track one down. I haven't looked myself for a while, so I have no idea. But yeah, I thought I'd take the time and opportunity now to show it off and put it on the channel, so at least, I mean, I have no idea what he's going to do with it, so he might play it, he might display it, he might do whatever, I have no idea. But I thought I would at least show it off, so that if it does just sit in somebody else's room, that he got a little bit of play as well. Well, play as in play, show and tell. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show off the console if you've never seen one before, and yeah, give it a little bit of love before sending it off to its new home. So if you watch this video, surprise and happy birthday, and if you don't, that's perfect, because when I give it to you, you'll have no idea. But yeah, so I suppose I'll ask the audience, what limited edition consoles do you have for your systems of choice? Do you have one of these? Do you have a 20th anniversary PS4? Do you have whatever? Do you have the crystal green Xbox? Do you have the crystal white Xbox? Do you have the 500 million console? Do you have the Minecraft Xbox One? Do you have a number of the Switches that came out? Do you have a number of the other old consoles that came out? Do you have the pink PS2? Do you have the silver PS2? You know, there's a black PS1, which is something. I'm not 100% sure what that is. If it's like a dev kit type one that can play anything and everything PlayStation, I'm not quite sure, but I know it kind of exists and it's expensive. So yeah, I'm gonna throw it back to you guys now. What consoles do you collect for and buy for? Do you just collect consoles? You know, just let's discuss in the comment section down below. And yeah, that's it for this video. That was the was it the rarest Xbox? Probably not, no, but maybe one of the rarest Xboxes that there is. Certainly the rarest one that I have, because it's the only one that I have. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you. I won't see you all soon. You'll see me or soonish, I suppose. Right, I'm going to just go because I can't finish these. Thank you, and goodbye.